Virgo. Let me make a small adjustment. There we go. Virgo. Hello, welcome to your weekly reading that's also timeless, my friends. It's Terra Firma Thursdays, and I'm here to read for you, for your highest good, for your highest outcome, and it is my great pleasure to do so. I genuinely appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. And if you are returning, thank you. I appreciate the fact that you trust me with your time and with these readings. So I think we'll get right into it here. I am going to, and I know these things are a little campy, they're a little silly, but Tarot of Curious Creatures, for whatever reason, it seems to like earth signs, and they want to work today. I've kind of given them some time off, and they want to bounce back. So we'll do 3 cards general energy with these, and then I will clarify with either Wild Unknown, Rider Waite, or Hermetic. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to let my intuition guide that when we get there. So without further ado, Virgo, let's get right into it here. We're kicking it off with the King of Wands. So that's a great deal of beautiful energy there. We have the Star. Ooh, okay. And we got Temperance, Sagittarius energy. So we do have King of Wands and Temperance. So there is this, again, Sagittarius energy for sure, or fire sign, but you'll know if that's involving anything to do with anything. It takes a second to get moving, okay? Don't worry about it. Knight of Pentacles is on the bottom. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck, but there's a lot of contemplation and forethought and planning and strategy that goes along with this knight. It's not necessarily a bad thing that they move so slowly. So there could be something coming towards you with a bit of lots of thought. I kind of feel like, or it could be something you're considering, actually. You may be putting a lot of thought into something, but what I'm seeing with these 3 cards here, I'll just explain briefly. The Knight of Wands, or the King of Wands, excuse me, is very, very persistent in the face of adversity. It's a king that has mastery over passion. And I see that there's something you're very passionate about here with the Star card. This is your wish upon the star type energy, something you desire to manifest, sort of off in the distance, right? And then we have Temperance, and Temperance is a call to balancing your passions and emotions with your practicality, logic, and reason, and the way you operate. So you're using something you're very, very passionate about, and you're being very rational about it. So I kind of feel like this whole energy, Virgo, is actually your energy. I don't consider it to be anybody else's at the moment, but we do have Sagittarius and Aquarius here. I think that's where the Knight of Pentacles is coming in, is that you've brought a balance to whatever this is that you're passionate about through the planning phases of whatever this might be. It's very interesting. I think we're gonna go with Rider. Yeah, we're gonna go with Rider. It's classic Rider. So I'm curious what this may be, Virgo. I think you'll know, of course, we're coming to the end of your season in the sun here, so a final happy birthday to you. If I missed it, of course, anyway. I don't know. Anyway, never mind. Virgo. Let's get some clarification on the King of Wands. Yeah. Clarification to the King of Wands right now for Virgo. All right. 3 cards here. We're kicking it off with the 7 of Pentacles. There's been a lot of contemplation. I think with the Knight of Pentacles we saw earlier, and the 7 of Pentacles, there's a lot of thought, a lot of thinking and contemplating. This is a card of looking back and wondering if the juice was worth the squeeze. You're taking stock of where you've come from, where you are, and where you intend to go. So there's a lot of reflective energy there about your material world. We have the Ace of Pentacles. It's a new opportunity, certainly. I almost wonder if it hasn't exactly started yet. There maybe is something you're considering getting into. And then we've got the Nine of Wands. This is the wounded warrior, and this is a person who has been persistent in pursuing their passions. They've almost acquired their passions, but it hasn't come. It's come at a cost in the sense that yes, he's wounded. He's been banged up. He's gone through some things. You've taken some hits here, but you've persisted in it. And I think that's why you're showing up as the King of Wands in this, is that you've been very persistent and learned to master your passions, like I said. So some of you have already started this process with the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you are getting ready to start it. But either way, your manifestation is actually closer than you think with that Nine of Wands. It's closer than you think. King of Cups is underlying the bottom of the deck, and this is the king that has mastery of his emotions. And so we have passion and emotion represented in in the form of their respective kings, which is about the mastery. So that's awesome. I think basically you've learned how to approach this manifestation with a very even-keeled energy. You're learning how to put consistent fuel to the fire, if that makes sense. Controlled, and persistence and control. You can't lose 100 pounds in a day, because obviously, no matter how hard you worked, you could exercise yourself into full exhaustion, but you're learning how to pace and chart, and move towards your goal every day, right? Over time, of course, you will get there, but it's more, it's not something you can do immediately. Rome wasn't built in a day, So clarifying the star for you, Virgo. And you know this too. You know that Rome wasn't built in a day. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Clarifying the star card. All right. Clarifying the star card. We have the Lovers. Gemini energy. There's a partnership here. Okay. We've got the Knight of Swords. This is the fastest knight in the deck. It's a juxtaposition to the Knight of Pentacles. This could be something coming towards you, an opportunity coming towards you very swiftly. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is about you working on what you do. This is perfecting your craft, craftsmanship, skill, mastering what you do. Okay, so you're hard at work here. When we have this Knight of Swords coming in, its actions coming towards you, and it's fast, and it can be, the Knight of Swords can be a little careless, so there's a little bit of that going on here. I think with the Lovers card there, I mean, it's a partnership, certainly, and it could be even a romantic one. Those of you that are single, you may find that somebody's just swooping in like quick. So we'll see. Let's get more clarification on that. It doesn't, I don't know. The Lovers is not always love, so I'm not really getting a strong vibe of that necessarily. Six of Wands is on the bottom. This is a card of victory. So you see how the person is riding back into town on their horse with the wreaths, and he's being celebrated. This is like being acknowledged and exalted and honored for your victories. So you're being very successful here in what you're doing, and that could be why. I almost wonder if this Lover's counterpart energy, somebody sees you, somebody sees your wins and your successes, and it's causing them to want to come towards you. Okay, let's get some clarification here on the Temperance card, however. Yes. Those of you that are with somebody already, it could be definitely a counterpart energy that is pushing you forward. So the Lovers is Gemini, that is air energy, and the Knight of Swords is air energy as well. So your counterpart may be somebody that fans the flames a bit, and you may be somebody you've dialed in that consistency, but sometimes they push you forward. They encourage you to move forward. Sometimes you might need a little, a little gas. Calculated risk is good, and that's the other side of the coin here, is like the consistency will get you there, but when an opportunity strikes and it does have a certain amount of risk, but maybe a lot of reward, there's oftentimes, we may need to take those risks intermittently during our consistent forward motion, right? Okay, let's get into temperance real quick. And before I even pull the cards, I do feel the need to point this out. With temperance, there is traditionally, the angel has 2 cups, and they're pouring from one cup into the other cup, and there's no water lost. No water lost, and that's really key here too. You can see the 2 waters kind of flowing between the hands. This card can also talk about soulmates, kind of like the Lover's card does. So it could be representative of this partnership, But let's see. Let's get into it. We have the 10 of Cups. Isn't that beautiful? 10 of Cups. Happy, happy, happy. We've got the Queen of Wands. This is the counterpart to the King of Wands, isn't it? Yes. Yes, it is. And we've got the 5 of Cups. This is interesting to me. You see the 3 cups are spilled, right? But there's 2 cups behind. That is... And traditionally, the 3 cups, the 3 of Cups, is a card of friendship. There's 3 friends celebrating. The 2 of Cups is a card of a romantic interest in a partnership, much like the Lovers. They're very similar energies. There could be something to do with this, Virgo, that friends may feel an aspect of jealousy over this. So I'm kind of wondering if you don't know this person yet. I do think that there is a counterpart coming in for you with the Lover's card and the Knight of Swords. They may be you may have somebody coming in that is the Lovers, the King and Queen of Wands, and this 5 of Cups is sort of suggesting to me that you may be a single person, and you may have somebody coming in out of the blue here. The 5 of Cups just feels like your friends are going to feel left out. The underlying energy is the 4 of Cups, and this kind of feels like it. It almost feels like again, the 3 of Cups being friends. There's 3 cups here, and the person is just sitting, waiting, right? Like, wish I had more in my life. I almost feel like I feel like you've been hard at work doing your thing, slowly building your pentacles and your career and that kind of stuff that we've been talking about for most of this reading. But you're with your friends there, and you're sort of wondering, like, when am I going to meet my person, And this is like an Ace of Cups coming in from behind. I don't think this person is in your life yet. Or at least hasn't presented that way. So one of the reasons the friendship, it feels like there's a jealousy or something like that about your time and attention with these friends, these 3 cups. That just could be because it's gonna change your life. I feel like this person, when they do come into your life, is really going to catapult. I feel like they'll complement and catapult you forward, because the Queen of Wands, again, being the perfect counterpart to the King of Wands that you're presenting as, and the Lovers and Temperance and all these things, it's like there's definitely some strong soulmate energy here that feels like it's coming in. It's on its way. It may come in very quickly. Like I said, that the Knight of Swords there, that's a very fast knight, so that's fast energy. This person is probably going to come out of nowhere, and it might be quite shocking to you just how quick things escalate. Which ain't, fun, right? I mean, we love that. New love is very exciting, obviously. Very, very exciting. Good times. And this is the kind of person that, as you grow with them, it's only going to get better, It always starts exciting, but then the sweetness of what's built is is a whole another thing. Even better. And you two are both represented by fire too, so I feel like the passion will remain as you grow together. I don't know. So we're seeing far off here. Pardon me one moment. Let me just pick these up and put my face on the table. Okay. Our potential outcome here. Okay. We do have the Knight of Swords again. So fast-moving energy coming towards you. We have the Emperor. So we have the Emperor here. This is literally the embodiment of all four kings in the Minor Arcana. A super boss. A super boss. Wow. Okay, and what is our final card? The Knight of Wands. This is very passionate energy. Again, coming towards you. The Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands thing. This is like coming in fast and hot. Wow. So take it as it resonates. We all have masculine and feminine energies inside of us. Virgo, I have been kind of identifying you as the king in this situation, and I kind of feel that way about this too. Some of you, of course, may be looking for an emperor if you are attracted to emperors. Some of you are looking for an empress, and this is kind of an interchangeable thing, but I feel more importantly with this counterpart energy that we saw, the King and Queen of Wands, this is yours. So you are the emperor or empress respectively in your personal experience, and I feel like the counterpart is going to meet that energy. So in other words, you are an emperor and your empress is coming in, or vice versa. But more importantly, there is a difference between the emperor and empress. The emperor is going after what they want, relentlessly going after what they want. And Virgo, I do see that here. The Emperor sits right over the Eight of Pentacles and the Star. Like you are moving very aggressively towards what you want right now. And I do think that this this person that maybe is your partner in this, not only in love and just in the family, but also in building an empire, is coming in quickly. Six of Cups underlies the deck, and this is a card of long-standing relationships, deep-rooted relationships, family, lifetime friends, love again, but also as well as all that, it can allude to sort of past life energies and stuff. So again, soulmates, very much so. And seeing the Ten of Cups here as well, it's like there is somebody that is meant to be coming in for you, Virgo, that is your person. And some of you may already be with your person, and there's some kind of shift in energy where you two are working together in a whole new way. And I do feel like a lot of you, though, this is a new person coming in, and it's something that unfortunately is going to disrupt your friends a bit. And that's rather unfortunate, but I think it's important to keep in mind that real friends real friends aren't petty like that. If you're happy, they should be happy for you. So fuck them. I'm sorry. Hey, it's what I'm getting. I gotta say it. I'm not gonna shy away from that. That may be something that you need to recognize, Virgo. This boss energy is yours, and sometimes we have to accept that. If they're not all about friendship, should be about building each other up and celebrating when the other person has good fortune, and being there for somebody when things aren't going so well. And if they are effectively doing the opposite, then they're not friends. So take it as it resonates, Virgo. Thank you so much for being here. If this resonated and you're not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing, of course. Hit the like button if you liked the video. But more importantly than all that, best of luck with this energy, and I hope to see you next week. Terra Firma Thursdays, Virgo, for you. Take care.